What's up, everybody? This is Aztec 101 in the ring. And real quick, I kind of want to, I want to vent a little bit. Um, I've been reading up a little bit on what's going on with the protests in Ferguson, and now I'm not hating on any cops. So for you guys to, I'm just telling the truth, okay? All right, I'm just telling the truth. I'm not on here gonna say fuck the police or anything like that, but some things have to change, and they have to change now. The police are getting out of control. Out of control. By out of control, I mean there's no accountability for them doing what they do, and if they make a mistake, what happens? We have a woman in LA that was beaten. She was hit like 9 times. She was walking up an on ramp to a freeway. It's on tape. Every night they replay it. And they're still performing an investigation. What else do they need to investigate? It's on tape. He hit her in the back of the head like 9 times, punched her in the head like she was a man. And this is a police officer saying that she was being aggressive. It's insane. It's insane. They have it on tape, and they're still trying to convince the public that they're trying to perform a thorough investigation. All they got to do is press play. Boom, investigation over. But no. Now you got, I've been reading a little bit on what's going on in Ferguson, the protests, and just the way that people are reacting. I understand the frustration. I completely understand the frustration. I mean, I've had my fair share of experiences with the cops, and I know for a fact that they will treat you according to the way you look. Whether it's they're judging you by a class or they judge you by race or skin color or whatever the case may be, it's always something superficial. And I've had it happen to me. I mean, I've had different situations. I'll give you a few. One time I'm walking through and these are small, you know. I'm not. I don't get aggressive. I'm pretty smart. I could talk my way out of a lot of things, so I've never really had a problem, you know, being able to avoid a confrontation with the police officer without getting physical. But the effect it had on me, you know, like I lose trust. You can't blame me after certain things that happen. You can't blame me for not trusting that organization as a whole, and then especially with what I see on TV. You can't blame me. You know, again, I'm not hating on cops. I'm just telling the truth. Um, but one time I was walking through a nice neighborhood, and cop pulls me over. No reason. I was doing absolutely nothing at all. Doing nothing at all. Just walking. And a police officer pulls me over, asks me for my ID, and when I asked him why, he didn't answer my question. He just asked me, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "What are you doing here?" Now, it was a nice neighborhood. What the fuck does that have to do with what I'm doing here? But because I'm Mexican, the only reason why I should be there is to mow the lawn? You know? Like, I pay taxes. I work. Why the fuck are you talking to me like that? I'm an American citizen. Like, just the audacity of the police officer to, with a straight face, tell me, oh, well, what are you doing here? Then when I asked him, what are you pulling me over for? And it was a lady. It was a lady. And she told me, she said, when I asked her, why'd you pull me over? She said, you look like a nice guy. I just want to see your ID. I say, do you usually pull over nice guys? She's like, let me just see your ID. And then two other police officers showed up for backup. Immediately. It was insane. One time when I was younger, I had a friend who lived, again, he lived in a nice neighborhood, and I was visiting, and something happened. We were drinking beer at a park. Police officer shows up, and we walk over towards the vehicle. Um, while we're there, they have me, hands behind my back, over the hood of the car, with two officers holding me down for no reason. I wasn't resisting. While no one was containing my friend. My friend was he was sitting down on the curb talking shit, just talking shit, just saying stuff like, just saying stuff. Oh, my dad's a lawyer. You do what you want. Write us a ticket. I don't care. We'll get out of it. And I was just looking at him like, dude, shut the fuck up. And this guy, he's he's blonde hair, blue eyes. He didn't understand my frustration. He really did not understand my frustration. But anyways, I mean the police officers were holding me down, arguing with him, and he's like, "Come on, guys, just let us go. You're ruining my high. I got cotton mouth. I'm thirsty. Come on, either write me the ticket or let me go. What the fuck are you doing?" Just cussing at him. While they're holding me down, I'm like, shut. I was looking at him, and with my eyes, I'm telling him to shut the fuck up, but he wasn't understanding me. When we walked away, he was like, come on, dude. Come on, bro. Well, they can't do that to us. Fuck that. And I was like, yeah, it's easy for you to say. I'm the one with two police officers holding me down, and one of them's got his hand on his gun. Fuck that, man. Just shut up. And he didn't get it. And then he's like, man, come on, man. I'm white. He told me that. He's like, come on, man. You're okay. I mean, it is what it is. I uh I think that there are good police officers, and police officers that wake up every morning and all they're doing is going to work, clocking in, clocking out, and they're just trying to provide. That's it. While there's other police officers that are just mentally should not be police officers. That's it. So we got to make this a little bit stricter. It's got to be a little bit harder to become a police officer. You can't just come in there and remember some laws. They got to do some psychological tests, morality tests. I mean, it's got to be highly selective. That's what I believe. I mean, I think you got to go in there with a college degree. That's all. I mean, I think it should be harder to be a police officer. Um, I think that we need a new civil rights leader, someone that could bring us together. Because a lot of people look at this issue and they go, "Well, that's their problem. It's happening in their neighborhood." But we all got to work together. It happens in everyone's neighborhood for whatever reason. And police officers need to know that there will be consequences if you use deadly force when you don't have to. And that's it. It's very simple. Very, very simple. You know? And once people start understanding that this isn't a battle that can be taken all on one, just by one side. Meaning, this isn't just a issue between the cops and African Americans. Like, this happens in Mexican or Latino neighborhoods all the time. Discrimination against from cops happen all the time, and we can't just sit back and watch this happen in someone else's neighborhood and not say anything. You know, that's bullshit. I think a lot of this will be fixed if we work together. And you can't just go in there and fight these kind of battles as a minority, because this takes legislation, and you're going to need the majority vote. So we need to work together. That's one of the things that I see, and I think we need a civil rights leader that can help us do that. Someone that can bring people together and actually make things happen. Because in the end, what a lot of us want has a lot. We have a lot in common. Pretty much we all want standard health care available to us. That's all we want, right? You want to have at least job opportunities. You know what I mean? You want to be able to have a good roof over your head, good education, little things like that. You know what I mean? Everybody wants the same thing. And thinking that well, if we only fix the issue here and fixing the issue, no, you got to fix it across the board. So we all got to work together on that part. So that's just me venting. I don't know what you guys think. This is Aztec 101 in the ring, and I'm out.